about to be on a plane for damn near 30 plus hours.
Why do you sound like that?
I'm
Stop
trying to
faking
be...
it. Yo, you YouTubers are so fake. 3 minutes ago, you were talking to me like normal. Now, all of a sudden, for the camera, get the fuck out of here.
Can't stand people.
It all started with a 28-hour plane ride to Christchurch, New Zealand. For a trip this big, we needed a ride. We packed up our bags and got ready for our adventure. Okay, this glacier would be more amazing if we didn't hike up here in the middle of a rainstorm, but we're going to the next hike, so flash.
I came up to Lake Madison for a solo morning hike. Everyone's still sleeping back at the campsite. The water is so still, you can see the reflections of everything. My favorite walk of the entire New Zealand trip.
Right now in the lovely little city of Tianu, Chris and the other guy who was with us, Tyrell, they're on a 2-day hike. And I said, fuck that shit, because my legs are fucking done from yesterday. Done!
So we just finished day 1 of the Kepler track. We were slowed down a lot by the rain, and then slowed down even more by the wind. Tyrell says it's 80 miles per hour. I say 80 miles per hour at least. Up there it's all ridgeline, you know, so you're not protected by anything. You're just on the top of that mountain and there's nothing else around you. So when those winds came at us, I'm telling you, there were a couple times, like Tyrell fell a couple times. I fell almost every single step. I felt like every single time I took a step, I felt like the wind was unrelenting. It was unrelenting. It would not give up. Yeah, we very easily could have fallen off that mountain. I'm not even exaggerating. One time I hit the ground. The wind almost picked me up and I just went to the ground. I was like, I'm not dying today. So tomorrow we're gonna pick back up where we left off. I think it's supposed to be better weather tomorrow, and either way we're below tree line now. So hopefully tomorrow's a better hike.
Okay, he could do all that. I gotta charge stuff and do laundry. That legitimately happened though yesterday though.
YouTubers are mad fake, yo.
Listen,
Let me tell you something. YouTubers are mad fake.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sitting here. It's the next day. Brian's like, get a shot of me being lazy. And he sits down and being lazy.
Yeah, we had a day of relaxation. We enjoyed ourselves. I got a deep tissue massage, but it's time to catch up with our friends on the Kepler track. Well, not the whole thing, because I'm not an animal, but half of it. We're gonna see some really cool spots, so stay tuned. managed to actually catch up with them in time. We totally did the full thing. Totally easy. The lightest thing I've ever did in my life.
It's last one day with us. One day without us.
Brian, fine.
They went into the track to come get us. I've never seen such
I was having a
weakness.
relaxing day.
I don't want to hear it.
Every day
I don't
I
want to
woke
hear
up,
it.
Brian, we should do this. I'm like, I
Pathetic.
booked a massage.
Pathetic.
I had a great day. What's interesting is this floor is actually damp. Didn't think this through. Still pretty epic though. Well, hey there, Insta fam. How you spend your Saturday? Probably drinking, out. I'm with this Asian guy. Explore. Doing all the work, huh? Lying to yourself as usual, huh?
So 200 days of rain a year, about 11.7 meters of rain, average, which is most people measure in centimeters or inches. We use meters and get double digits. We're the 4th wettest place in the world. It's classed as a drought here if we get 9 days without rain.
Wow.
Yeah. So
We lucked out today.
yeah. So they say it's about 20 days a year you get 0 clouds, and a lot of those are in winter. So I'm having a pretty spectacular.
Do you even kayak even during the rain?
Oh, absolutely. If we didn't, we'd never get.
That's true. But how is it out here when it's raining?
It's actually not too bad. You just kind of have to embrace it. Like, yeah, you're gonna get wet. But, you know, it's just a bit of water. And it rains. Like, yeah, it's raining. We don't get the sun. But think of how sheer all these cliffs are. Yeah. Everything becomes water. Which means suddenly torrential rain, you just get hundreds of waterfalls pouring down the side. So you might be wet, but the scenery is fantastic.
Nice.
Every weather has something to offer.
True.
Except for wind. Wind sucks.
Yeah. And let's not forget the time he was attacked by a seagull. Oh shoot! What is he doing?
Run away, Brian, run! Run away!
I fear no shoot. I fear no pigeon. I fear no seagull. They try to go for him. Yo, they going for him. Yo. As long as they don't come for us. You got a little bombarded by that bird up there, man. Like, that was hilarious.
A little unexpected.
Yeah.
I kind of guessed that they were nesting. I saw the chicks on our way in, but usually they're fine as long as we don't go onto the rock. But they weren't having it today.
No.
That's a little terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. And I kept going lower and lower.
No, I'm like, oh crap.
Am I about to be spear tackled by a seagull?
First rule of bungee jumping, do not look down. I've clearly failed that. You see that face? That's the face of a liar. I am freaking out. Now that you ask me, I will not let go, sir. I will not. I need a minute. I need a minute.
Here we go, mate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, this isn't working. This isn't working. But I watched enough anime to know what to do next.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we got it this time. We got it this time. Maximum effort. We got this.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ha! Nailed it. Welcome to Glenarchy. So many beautiful landscapes. So, to explore properly, we needed the proper ride. Each buggy came equipped with a map. The map gave the basic layout for the entire area, so we were good to go. But we had the full freedom to do whatever we want. And you best believe we did.
Probably the only time I'll be driving this entire trip, so I'm fucking taking advantage of it. If you had the opportunity to do this, come out here. Where are we at?
I don't know why all of Brian's videos sound like advertisements to wherever he's going. Why are you trying to sound like Bob's Furniture out here?
See those hills? Remind you of a certain shire in a certain movie series? Peter Jackson ended up changing the location, but this is where it would have originally been placed. After the tour, we went on a ride through paradise. It felt like we entered straight into Middle Earth. A surreal experience that I'll never forget.
Here we have a Brian in his natural habitat. He slept most of the ride today, so he's full of energy. You can see him performing a ceremonial pat down, either to attract a mate or get rid of the flies. We won't know from this distance. Brian has gotten up.
Oh God!
Another one of his ceremonial mating dances. It looks like he's found a mate. Doing the ceremonial pat down again. Oh, the mate, the female. Oh shoot, he's found us. We gotta get out of here. I'm gonna see if we can get a closer look. Oh, a courtship dance. It's beautiful. You don't see too much of these in the wild.
Bruh.
Franz Josef Glacier. Hiking on an actual moving glacier was an opportunity we could not miss. So, we made a drive over to Franz Josef.
I dare you to jump off that into there.
See, I'm not scared I'm gonna mess up.
No, you will. You will.
Hit the ground in my head. This pool of bread comes up. Oh god.
But at least they'll say you did it. You're not a punk.
Hit the beach. But first, to actually hike a glacier, you need to be properly equipped. First, you get a pouch that you're able to hold any of your important stuff like your phone. And it also comes with some ice hiking equipment. We're gonna be needing that a bit later. So how exactly does one get onto a glacier? Here's a hint. We walk over to the helipads, get debrief, and then take off. We land. We meet an extremely cool tour guide.
Cancel trips because of the weather that's on the west coast. It rains here all the time, 5 meters on average a year, so we cancel a lot of trips. So if you get a bluebird day, it's unreal.
And then we start our journey.
You know, what's going on in my head, right? I'll make jokes, have a good time, but I am scanning everything, right? Always looking at things, constantly. Guiding isn't about search and rescue, it's not about rescuing you. Now we know how to. We have first aid, crevasse rescue, but guiding is preventative measures. And it's all based off consequence and probability. If you do see me do something and you're like, why are you doing that? Feel free to ask. Might tell you. Could be a secret.
Fun fact, melted glacier water is 100% drinkable. Did it look cool?
Bruh.
There you go, Chris. Come on, man.
Wow, that is.
It's like giving birth. Come on.
Then we head back to civilization. Picture a pitch black cave. Waist high waters in a cramped space.
Honestly, I'll do it again right now.
Top 3 moments.
Yeah?
Top 3 moments.
Yeah, it was so short, but like
Yeah,
still, top
so
3.
memorable, man.
Our final spot was Castle Hill, and this place speaks for itself.
Yo, Brian got up that rock and he can't get down. Brian looks like he's been on a deserted island for so many years.
Just lean on my shoulder.
Okay, Tyrell, you come with this. Tyrell, come with this.
Hey, Brian, why is your shirt off?
Don't just grab me.
Where is your shirt?
Tyrell, I'm so serious. I'm light, man. Don't worry.
Wait.
Okay.
Where is your shirt?
That's not important.
Oh,
important
okay. I
is-
thought you left it up there.
I can't do that the whole time. Tyrell, you're gonna be on the right rock? Fall. Yeah. And I'm gonna be in between Jason and Brian.
I feel like most people are trapped in a bubble. They don't get to really experience new opportunities because all they really know is what's immediately around them. That's why we love watching people who live these lavish lifestyles. We get to live a day in their shoes by looking into their lives. But I wanted to do more than just look. This was my first international trip ever, and there were so many things I didn't even get to show you. ATV riding up a mountain, the amazing pools in France Joseph, or even all the foods that I indulged in. Needless to say, I want more people to burst out of that bubble and do what I will do. In the description, I have links to all the places shown off in this video, so if you want to do this trip on your own, feel free. In the description, there's also a map for the entire road trip. Now, you don't have to take the exact trip, but it could definitely get you started. Let's see more of this world together and share that positive energy. Want to see more? You know what to do.
And meanwhile, these YouTubers live fake lives. Everything is a sham. Okay? We're fine. The road is right there. They live fake lives. Okay? Don't listen to any word they say. It's all a fucking sham. For this guy's channel is sham. Follow me on Instagram, cd.nyc. My life is real, right?
I think I pulled something doing this.
Ow! I pulled something.
My hamstring.